This is a talk on vitality. Vitality has to do with life itself. And life itself in our universe has to do with vibration. The universe exists in vibration. From the tiniest particles of matter that scientists with nanometers can look and see, particles are vibrating. And then they come together and compose molecules which make atoms or in some form of such or other, extrapolating outwards until cells emerge. And cells come together vibrating, 50 trillion of them in each of our human bodies. So this is a talk on vitality that takes a few different forms. Vitality of life as an individual. Every one of us, almost 8 billion human beings on the planet, vibrating life. All of us human beings collectively make up a community which has another vibration that we can sense that is actually tangible and seen in the frequencies. The community then interacts with the planet, which is sustaining life for us here on this beautiful earth, and our exchange with the planet is one of harmonizing frequencies. Vibrations happen in frequencies, wavelengths. Looks like music, feels like breath, sounds like a voice, feels like love in our heart. These are all frequencies of vibration. Then that vibration translates out to our relationship to the divine. And the divine takes a frequency and a form that is unique to every single one of us and is exactly the same for all of us. So we begin this journey looking at the vitality of an individual. And to explore our individual vitality, it's important to inquire within. Self-inquiry is a way for each of us as individuals to discover several important things. Primarily, who am I? Why am I here? And where am I going? Now I only have 8 minutes, so I have to keep these questions very short. But on a daily basis, when we ask ourselves these important questions, my teacher Adil says, the universe is compelled by law to answer us. When we ask these questions with great curiosity, without necessarily expecting a direct answer, life itself shows us through frequencies. Can we flow smoothly? Do we hit obstacles? Can we experience love with one another? These are the way that the universe answers these questions. Who am I? Why am I here? And where am I going? Within these questions leading us on our life, we can also look at these 5 points here. I practice and teach a path of yoga known as Ashtanga Yoga, which is an 8-fold path. The first 2 parts of these give us information on how to live in daily life. The second limb of these 8 limbs is called the niyama, and it has to do with how we relate mainly to ourselves. Cleanliness in mind, in body, and in spirit. Contentment. This is a huge piece of our frequency. Can we accept the way things are, even though things are really screwed up in this moment from certain perspectives? Then that santosha or contentment leads us to tapas, discipline, because every one of us has a purpose. Why am I here? We have discipline to follow through in that purpose. So we keep ourselves clean, body, mind, and spirit. We practice contentment the way things are, and then the discipline to evolve and grow on a day-by-day basis, all the while studying the self, the questions here on a daily basis. Ultimately, the last step in this branch is the surrender to the divine will. A little bit like the get out of jail free card. Because when we do all of this work, which is really difficult, we can surrender to the will of God. Each of us as individuals live as the center of our life, vibrating and pulsing in our own unique frequency. Our frequency, as we know it, begins to harmonize with those people who are our immediate family and friends, the people that you canoodle with at night, and the people that you see every day and that you spend the most time with, the frequencies begin to interact like a symphony, harmonizing frequencies. They step out to the larger family and friends, the local community, and when perfect ethical values, peaceful action, truthfulness, non-stealing, moderation, and generosity are practiced in a community, these are ripples of positive energy, frequencies spreading out into the human race and even into the non-human race, into humanity or into the universe as we know it. Now these first 5 steps of the path of yoga that I practice and teach, I went through them kind of quickly, but are far more difficult than every one of us could ever imagine putting into place. Living peacefully in words, thoughts, and actions. Being honest to ourselves and to others. Only taking the things that are truly ours. Being moderate with our frequencies and our vibrations. And being generous. Think about the frequencies of these acts here. As the community of humans practice those things and vibrate at a higher level, we also begin to realize our connection and relationship to the planet. Earth does nothing but give to us. This is part of the generosity frequency. She gives us food, she gives us water, she gives us clothing and shelter. She gives us everything we need. So we can vibrate with the frequency of Earth and feel grounded and connected. We can vibrate with the frequency of water and flow smoothly. We can vibrate to the frequency of fire and transform and put together amazing events where people get together and discuss philosophy. We can vibrate with the frequency of air and be formless in our thoughts and in our life. And we can even vibrate with the frequency of space and realize that the container that this is purely vibration, holding together the frequency of the divine. Because the frequency and the vibration of God as we know it is at such a level that my words will never be able to access it, that not a slide, not even our beautiful collective intention can begin to comprehend the lightness of the frequencies of divine. Because whether you call him Yahweh, Buddha, Vishnu, Shiva, Brahma, wherever it comes from, that energy of the divine is a frequency that lives inside the heart. And when we connect our individual frequencies to the frequencies of each other, vibrating and pulsing in life, to this planet that sustains us, and ultimately our frequencies to the frequencies of the divine, vitality grows. Vitality is life, vibrating every second.